We're live.
We're live.
Yes.
We're live, and the hills are live with music. How y'all doing? I'm just trying to find this on Facebook so I can see who
Good,
the
good.
message is. There we are. There we are. We're live. There we are. Okay, turn the volume down. How y'all doing out there? I am
Awesome.
so excited to hang out with my two sisters here. Uh, a week from today, yours
Yes.
truly will be in Detroit, and we're ready to have one of the greatest parties that Detroit and Arbor has ever had. It's going to be a Being You party. Uh, what would it be like to celebrate being you with us?
Yeah.
You know, I'm really excited about this. This is my first out of town Being You class. This is my very first weekend adventure Being You class. I've done one off Being You classes, uh, but I have to say that after Dane invited me to be a part of the first Being You Day that was in May last year,
Yeah.
uh, I realized that being me is so much fun. It is so much fun, and uh, I'll tell you guys a story. So this week was kind of weird. I had two. You guys know I'm a probation officer in Multnomah
Mhm.
County, Portland, Oregon, and I had two young ladies that were dealing with sex offenses that they were
Mhm.
victims. Uh, and I had another maestro from Access on the phone, and I told, hold on, and so I forgot they were on the phone, and I started processing this family, and Shreya, I'll tell Shreya, she was like, "Oh my God, you really are this." She said, "I see you when you're doing things. You're talking to Dana, or you're in classes, maestro or foundation class, and you're talking about things, but you're really being that." It hit me that I
Yeah.
think the most potent capacity is being you.
Yeah.
And we spend our entire life trying to figure out who we are. And it's always, as Michael Jackson said, the man in the mirror or the woman in the mirror. You just look across in the mirror or on the screen, you see you are the superhero that everybody's been waiting for. And I can't wait to share the questions, the facilitation, some of the SOP energy that I've always incorporated now in all my classes. Uh, I was being interviewed a couple of weeks ago, and someone asked me, "Well, when you facilitate, what do you do?" And I was like, "I simply be me." And
Mm.
being that joy bomb of like, you know, anything is really possible. I'm willing to go there. I even want to say something that happened last night, and this is kind of weird. I got a bunch of stories. So if you come out, you're gonna hear a lot of stories. We have a curriculum. There's a curriculum, and it's like 98 pages. We'll go through it in 2 days. I got a lot of stuff to get done. We're gonna take some breaks, have a lot of fun. We have some food to eat, a lot of laughter, some tears maybe, but whatever it takes to help those individuals participating, you guys to actually choose more of you. Everything on the planet is changing right now. Every single thing is changing. You have mandates changing from all around the planet right now. There's flux of flus and on the rise. People are creating crazy. And what I think about it, the thing that really impresses me the most is most people run from being themselves.
Mm.
And if they would run towards themselves, they would find a lot more peace, a lot more ease. I have a friend. I don't want. I hope they don't watch this, but they said I'm gonna tell on them. I'm not gonna mention any names. So I have a friend that is like going through some relationship stuff right now, and um, I think it's because this person hasn't been willing to be them for so long that they've lost themselves in a relationship. And I think that other person's also bored with this person because they don't know who they are anymore.
Right.
And it's the whole facade and this reality that you have to be something else. I mean, even to the point, I'm a person that you could dress up, make up, all that. That's great, gorgeous, whatever you want to call it. But if you don't know who you're making up at the core,
Mm.
it's just a made up person with no energy.
Mm.
And I think that that's what's happening a lot. And being me, I really realized that when I made the decision to be me 100%, I was willing to let go of the back door of looking for somebody else to be the answer for all my
Yes.
problems.
That.
And I found out I really didn't have any problems. I had just possibilities that I have to be willing to choose.
Mm.
And I want to invite people to that space. I mean, that's why I'm doing this. Uh, I think we have 3 people showing up right now or registered right now. Hopefully, we might get some more people who are willing to take that
Mhm.
challenge. And it's not, the challenge is not really coming into class. The challenge is just choosing you.
Yeah.
Mm.
What would it be like for you to choose more you? And I know some people, I can hear somebody in the back of mind because I did this when I first got access. Oh my God, it's $1,000. It's $1,035 for this class. It's 2 8 hours. And I promise you that I'm going to bring so much fucking magic
Oh yeah.
that if you're willing to change anything, it will change. I'm coming. I decided, I had a conversation with my brother Dane here from Access Consciousness. And I was like, man, my numbers, I don't know what I'm doing right. I have fantastic hosts that are really hosting, but it was like, follow your knowing. Do you think that if there be one person, I think the story Shannon said it was one person, I think it was Dane in the class once before. And what if she would have given up and said, well, I'm not going to do that? Oh, no, I take it back. It wasn't Shannon. It was my sister from Australia, Joy of Money. Who wrote The Joy of Money? Oh my God.
No, Joy Money different.
It's from Australia. She's gonna beat me up. I hope you don't see this. Don't beat me up. Don't come to me. Not in my brain part. Excuse me. But she told a story. Oh my God. Hold on. I gotta grab the book.
While he's doing that, I can say how much magic John is, and I got to have a private SOP session with him over the summer, and it just changed my world. So he'll be doing private sessions while he's here in Michigan. I'm really excited
Yes.
about
Woo!
Yes.
that. So
Bring in the
Simone.
Yes.
Simone.
Simone told the story once before about like one person being in the class, and that one person made such a huge change. I think she was the one person in the class. And by being that one person, you don't know. So I'm letting go of the number game. I am looking for more consciousness on the planet because I believe that where we are on the planet now, with all things shifting, is the consciousness that I've been begging for my life. I always try to connect the dots. Dr. King had a dream, and I believe that the dream is actually coming through consciousness, where it will get rid of true. Like government can't get rid of separation and limitations. Because government is part of this reality of creating that. But consciousness allows people to ask more questions and to let go of stuff. So I'm gonna close on out in this story. I have a couple more things, but this is a story, another story. So last night, Tori and I went to a restaurant, and we were in a restaurant, and I went to the bathroom. It's a really classy restaurant in Portland, and I recommend anytime you come to Portland, I will bring people to the Cove. My computer wants to be plugged in. 1 second. I don't want to lose you guys. So I went to a restaurant called the Cove in Vancouver. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to do a bunch of things at one time. There we go. So, we go to the restaurant. I go in the restroom. I wash my hands because I'm trying to be appropriate and keep myself healthy and all. And this guy called me out of my name. He called me a nigga. And I was like, oh my God. And he kept on approaching me. I was like, he's drunk. I was like, oh my God. Am I going to have to turn into the Incredible Hulk and throw him against the wall or throw him through the building like the Incredible Hulk? And I was just like, and so I told him back off. And when I got outside, he kept on approaching me. And so I was like, this dude's on something. So the manager was right out the doors. Here's consciousness. Universe always got your back. And I'm like, look at this guy. He just called me out of my name. He said, what is going on? He said, this guy I told him what he called me. He was just like, oh my God. And the bouncer came from around the bar, grabbed the guy, escorted him out. And for a part of me, felt bad for this guy. And what felt bad is because when he said it, he was drunk. I'm not gonna say I'm not making any excuses for this cat at all. But what I realized is that this cat is not fully present, and I think he was trying to connect in his way. But it was like very ignorant. And my point of it is, I wasn't willing to have my evening ruined. I looked at the guy and I let it go. As long as you don't put your hands on me, we cool. If you put my hands on me, then I will turn an Incredible Hulk. But that wasn't present then. But here's what happens. So I sit down and people came. The host came back and said, "Oh, we're really sorry about this." The owner of the restaurant said, "Man, I am so proud." Out of it, we got a free dinner.
Oh.
So Some people are like, well, okay, that's trivial. No, it's not, because I could have reacted another way. But within consciousness, I was very aware, one, of my safety. Two, this guy came to hold a light to me. And the whole purpose of sharing this story is I realized that consciousness takes you out of reacting and brings you into the possibility of responding and asking more questions.
Right.
You know, and I don't know, because we exchange words, you know, was I the catalyst to change this guy so he could actually think about what he's doing?
Mm.
And it didn't turn to the point that he got hurt and I didn't get hurt. I'm always looking at that angle of like, what else is the other possibility? Not making excuses for behavior. Never am I doing that. But that's what consciousness invites us to be in another possibility, another space, so you can make more choices.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes sense to anybody, but I really want to invite you guys to this space, you know. And this class is based on the book Being You Change the World by Dr. Dane here, to give people some understanding about what this is based on. And I am open to be asked any questions. There's no such thing as a stupid question other than one that wasn't asked by the participant. And we have 16 hours, I think, about 16 or 14 hours together to create some magic in the Detroit, Ann Arbor area.
And we have online too as a possibility.
Yes, we do.
So people can join in remotely from wherever you are and share the weekend with us.
So what would it take for you to choose this? As if by magic. I'm so excited. I can't wait. I'll leave Thursday night at 11 on a red eye flight. I was like, I can't wait to get there. So, and I wanted to get there early because I don't want to get there like 1:30. If I left here, they say you want to get there until 6 o'clock at night. I said, well, 6 o'clock in the morning feels a lot better, and I can sleep on the plane. So,
yeah.
So
we're so excited you're coming to visit. Yay!
Thank you.
Sharing Being You with us.
Yes. And if you guys want more information, you can go to www.beingjohnashford.com and you can sign up for the class, register for class. And this is the piece. So this is what's up in our world right now. Right now, we're in a beautiful spot in Ann Arbor. And I can't remember, the name of it slips my mind. The
Stone Chalet.
Stone Chalet. I'm gonna call it the Stone Castle.
Yes.
I like that. Sounds like a Jimi Hendrix song. It's okay. So anyway, but if we don't get the numbers, we might switch to a place in Detroit, to a smaller place.
Or Mikasa.
Yeah.
Or hot tub and amazing dog.
Yes.
So
just south of Ann Arbor.
Yes. So what would it take for you guys to register? If we get more than a certain amount, if we get 10 people, we'll probably stay there. But if we don't get more than 10 people, we'll probably switch to Shannon. So we will have some fun there. But regardless, we're going to still party in the Detroit area. Yeah. And I can't wait to see beautiful faces. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to call me, reach out to me. There's one person I'm going to get back to. I can't remember. Was it Amy who's asking for SOP session? I will give you information after I get off here. I just been crazy. I was in a money class with Dane all day today. Just like, whoa. So now I can do some more work. But
sounds good.
I'll see you guys next week.
Yes.
Detroit.
This time next week.
Peace.
So,
all right.
Can't wait.
Bye-bye.
Don't hang up, guys. Don't hang up.